Howdy y'all, Stock Warden here, back with another video. In today's video we're looking at Lithium Americas, and man, have they been on a little bit of a tear here over the past month. So over the past, well, going on 2 months now, they have been on a pretty slight trend down. And that trend over the course of the past almost 2 months has now set them back almost a full 50% from their $8 a share high, looking at now closing at $4.43 a share. It doesn't seem like this is going to turn around anytime in the short term. But there is a lot of great news that has came in for Lithium Americas Corp that is going to hopefully be able to either turn this around or it's going to initiate a great jump. So this would be a great dip to be able to get in on. So, and the first and foremost section of that good news, I'm going to go ahead and start with that, is going to be Lithium Americas has received the first drawdown of $435 million from a $2.23 billion Department of Energy loan in October 2025 for its Thacker Pass project in Nevada, which is home to the largest measured lithium resource in the United States. So the DOE also took a 5% equity stake in the company as well. So that's bringing a huge jump into Lithium Americas as that stands alone. So, and also the Pentagon is doing different deals with other energy and mining operations as well, but they can see that Lithium Americas has a highlighted clear pattern. So the U.S. government taking equity stakes, issuing loans, and guaranteeing offtake agreements to build this critical mineral supply chain in the U.S. is definitely going to show out for Lithium Americas in the long run. So that in itself is something that is going to be completely awesome. So, because Lithium Americas has one of the largest chunks of the Department of Energy's pie when it comes to bringing in critical rare earth minerals. So, and also on the side of that, Lithium Americas has finished their report out where they ended up having all of their 7 nominees elected for the different directors of the companies. So you can go on their website and see the various different people and what all they have accomplished and what they're going to end up bringing to Lithium Americas, because they ended up having a whole panel of 7 that got voted in back on June 22nd. So then you have Goldman Sachs. They are initiating a neutral for Lithium Americas at this time with a $6.40 a share price target, which is down from the $7.50 and $7.25 price target that they initially had back at the beginning of June. So a little bit of a slip as far as what they are estimated by on one of the larger asset companies. So, but they're keeping this coverage just initially with this neutral rating because they've had such a pretty heavy sell-off, and not only that, with the initiation of America getting back into war again with Iran, they are not looking too much at the supply chain to continue bringing in more for the mining operations that we have in the U.S., and are just completely focusing on what we already have on hand and how we can build weapons faster. So with that, that's where the U.S. government is kind of pivoting, I guess you could say, because of the war. And that's also, in my opinion, one of the reasons why Lithium Americas has continued to slowly slip over at least the past 2 weeks and haven't fully been able to start their rebound back onto a bull run. Excuse me. So next for Lithium Americas, they published their 2025 ESGS report. So that is a environmental, social, governance, and safety performance that went throughout 2025. So they achieved 1.69 million work hours with no lost time incidences, a 0.21 total recordable injury frequency rate. They installed an additional 8 piezometers for a total of 19 to support water monitoring and management. They have 0 instances of non-compliance with laws and regulations. Full-time workforce includes 38% of women, so they are definitely in the inclusion aspect of things on there for also diversity. So they have amended community benefit agreements with the Fort McDermott Paiute and Shoshone tribe. Then you also have 16 members for the McDermott Paiute and Shoshone tribe have completed process plant fundamentals training. Then they also received the 2025 Operator Safety Award from the Nevada Mining Association and the Best New Project from Fast Markets Voltus Award. So they definitely are still making good strides with the people that they are around, keeping themselves in a great light in the community. And not only that, they are showing the results of a safe and healthy work environment, also very diverse and inclusive as well. So they definitely have been paying attention to a lot of different aspects whenever it comes to the public view of this company. So not only are they sitting on one of the largest lithium deposits in North America, if not the largest lithium deposit in America, that they are also a wholesome and well-rounded company as a whole. So they're not just pushing out every little thing that they can, where they do care about the people around them, along with not only just their customers and their shareholders, but also, as you could tell with them speaking to the 2 tribes that are in or were in that area, to be able to come to a good agreement in terms with them definitely shows that LAC has quite a bit of integrity and also a heart. So, and whenever you're talking about companies, especially on a magnitude to where they can go public like LAC, then typically that gets lost, especially in translation. But as it stands, they have been doing all of the great works along with keeping everything set up. So now, with all that being said, this is all I have for Lithium Americas. So I hope y'all were able to enjoy the video and get everything up to date. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. So this is the Stock Warden, riding off. Y'all come back now, you hear?